Hi and hello to one and all. Today I'm back once again with yet another group discussion topic which was recently asked in MDI Gurgaon. Indians are good at being second best but not the first. And I totally disagree with the topic. Mark Twain says that India is the cradle of human race and the birthplace of human speech. It is the mother of history, the grandmother of legend and the great-grandmother of tradition. Came to the richest country of the world, looted us, exploited us, depredated us, and reduced to a sorry state of affairs by 1947. However, the legacy of Indians still continues. Sometimes in a day do we use Google Chrome, Android, search engine, apps. Yes, every time you're using a Google product, an Indian is running it. I'm talking about Sundar Pichai. Just a few years ago, Microsoft had a very different image, that of stagnation, decline and bureaucracy. But a person rose to the occasion and he changed the image and culture of the company. Within 5 years of his tenure, the share price of Microsoft tripled. And who is that person who rose to the occasion? Yes, I'm talking about Satya Nadella. And what about the CEO of Adobe, MasterCard, Nokia, and the list goes on and on and on. So, talking about the present, let's go to the past. People of ancient time always thought that there should be something to represent nothing. Their worries were put to rest when Aryabhatta, the Indian mathematician and astronaut, came up with zero, which made so many mathematical calculations a whole lot easier and smoother. Without zero, we won't have binary system, and without binary system, we won't have computers. So the world owes a lot to India for the invention of zero. And what about the ruler or the scale which we use to measure length? The rulers were said to be used in the Indus Valley civilization around 1500 BC and before. Made from ivory, these rulers were excavated in the Indus Valley civilization. They were widely used in architecture with pretty amazing accuracy. They had units corresponding to 1.32 inches that was marked with precise subdivision. An all-time popular game for the intellectuals, chess, is also an Indian invention. It was popularly known as Chaturanga during the Gupta period in the 6th century is AD. Susurta, who is said to be practicing medicine in the region of Varanasi along the bank of river Ganga, is said to be the first surgeon to perform plastic surgery. In the 6th century BC, such a miracle or medical miracle would not even have been thought of in those days. If you keep practicing yoga and see the positive changes that it brings in your life, then you should thank only one country, that is India. North Indians were said to be practicing this spiritual practice around 5,000 years ago. The first yoga guru is said to be Lord Shiva himself, also known as Adi Yoga. Nothing feels better than the touch of natural cotton. We could have been deprived of this situation had it not been for the great minds of India who decided to grow cotton. Unlike Greek, who wore animal cloth, Indians decided to grow cotton in the 4th and 5th century BC. Then they made thread, and from those threads they made fabric. Jute and wool also has been the creation of the Indians. So the list could go on and on and on. And what about Taj Mahal, situated on the bank of river Yamuna, made from ivory marble? It is the most liked place on social media. I mean, to be in the list of 7 wonders of the world is a unique achievement in itself. But in those 7 wonders too, Taj Mahal reigns supreme. India has won Miss World contest 5 times along with Venezuela, which is more than any other countries of the world. It clearly shows that we have beauties with brain and no other country runs parallel to us. India also happens to be the first Asian country to reach the planet Mars, and that too in a very small budget. This is a feat to be cherished for long. India is the world's largest democracy. In 2019 elections, around 900 million voters were eligible to vote. That's a mammoth exercise. Also, India possesses the world's biggest constitution. So I can say that India is unique in so many ways. Finally, I end the topic by saying that Indians are second to none in the world.